please breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your Sagittarius energy forecast for September 2024. But please remember, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know which side you are on. Also, you know, even though I put the intentions for those who have strong Sagittarius placements and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or those who are cross watchers dealing with a Sagittarius, just know that if you found this video and if you're watching it, you feel pulled to watching this content, just know that it's no coincidence, okay? I read energies here, and so you know the signs and the labeling is just there for organization, so you'll be able to recognize um and to be like, your intuition is just saying like, oh my gosh, like for an example, if you're a Sagittarius, it's just like, look at that Sagittarius reading, and then you're going to click on it, and then it's just a way of organizing and labeling, so you'll be able to recognize and associate with it. But as mentioned, labels and all of that aside, I read energies here, so know that you found it at the perfect time. Okay, so let's do it. All right, great energy overall. I'm getting this like let's do it, let's go for it kind of energy. So yeah, they're just like, we want the message. We want the message. All right, I got you. So feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel. You'll find the daily, monthly, and yearly readings on there, all organized for you. All right. So hello Z, welcome back. You know, they're there. It doesn't really, it doesn't show sometimes, but they're there. Yeah, remember this card? It came out again. And so, all right, so the overall energy coming through. No. When you started talking, it said 0, actually. So it doesn't capture it all the time, or it doesn't reflect accurately all the time. But anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. So I see here, okay, so when it comes to the energy that I'm picking up at this time, I see here that there is a lot of like cause for celebration. Okay, there may be some sort of happiness or spending time with those you care about or enjoy spending your energies with. Okay, I see some sort of like being together. There may be some sort of like vacation or some sort of get together, and I see a lot of like good times and happy times coming in for you. And so you guys may be very much like a social butterfly in this upcoming energy is what I'm seeing here. So you may be going to a lot of gatherings, perhaps parties, get-togethers, or going on dates or just meetups. Like I see like a full social calendar is what I'm seeing here. And at this time, that's what you want, because there's some sort of masking of anxiety and stress. It's almost as if, you know, I don't want to say you're neglecting, you know, it's actually, I don't want to say you're trying to distract yourself from, you know, there may be some sort of anxiety or stress going on in your life, but you feel like by surrounding yourself with people you adore, care about, and spending time with, that it's going to create less focus on what may not be going according to you know, how you plan things to go. But I see here that, you know, the energy is coming through strongly. There is something that you are stressed about. Okay, let's dig in a little deeper, okay? So some of you guys are dealing with something that went quiet, okay? So there's some sort of like not talking to somebody, some sort of like silent treatment going on, some sort of time apart, like no contact, that kind of energy. And so some of you guys are very stressed about this. You know, you or them, you'll know which side you are on, but I see here somebody is very stressed, and like there's this essence of somebody here wanting to reconcile, wanting to start things back up again, but it's like somebody is worried and hesitant that, you know, is that a good idea? Okay, is what I'm seeing here. And so I see that you guys are going to really try to ground yourself and be surrounded by people that you love, that you vibe. And it's almost as if by you associating yourself with them and surrounding by yourself with people you trust and that you know that they care about your well-being and all of that, that they're going to discourage you from making any bad choices in a sense, okay? Hello, astrology. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher it. Okay, Vashishta, maybe. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting some sort of conflict energy. Okay, so I see here some of you guys are very single at this time, very, very single. Okay, great, great. So, because due to you having to cut people out of your life, you know, people, places, or things, you'll know how that will apply to you. But I see here, so some of you guys are in a very single energy, focusing on self-love, trying to find somebody who's going to be like your, aw, hello, Chad. Chad wrote, "You're hot." Oh, shucks, thank you. Florida wrote, "Remember me. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye." I'm sorry. I had to sing that part because, you know, that song's beautiful. It's sad, but it's beautiful because, you know, it's... okay, obviously, that's a channel song right now because somebody needed to know. Okay. All right, all right, I will call you V, okay, V. So V wrote, I did not belong on this earth. Well, you know, feeling like you belong or don't belong, either way, you're here. You're here. So, you know, embrace it. Embrace it. Okay, so I see here some of you guys are... Hello, Murray. Welcome back. Wrote so many sad good songs. I'm here. And so are you. Hello, Idris. I'm so sleepy. Well, you know, you can go to bed. You can go to bed. Okay, Jesus, amen. Okay, so, yeah, if you're tired or sleepy, you know, you're more than welcome to go to bed. This video is gonna be up, and you can catch it later if you like, or you can keep it running. And then some people like to hear the sound of my voice and fall asleep to it, like they think it's calming and relaxing. And so you're more than welcome to do that as well. Okay, so I see here the reason why that "Remember Me" song. It's so okay. I don't know what. So I think it's so... oh, peaceful. It's so peaceful. Wrote Murray. Oh, thank you. I just wrote, she's such a good person, guys. Aw, thank you. Night, guys. Good night. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, so the reason why that that channel song Remember Me is coming on is because I see here that you had to say goodbye to somebody, okay, but they were toxic, okay. They were a little bit toxic. They lied to you. They may have cheated on you. They may have treated you poorly. They were. I'm just getting somebody who is just kind of like leechy. They were trying to take from you. However, you and them shared. Welcome back, Tonasa. So I see here that, yeah, those energy just like tuk tuk tuk. They're trying to like lowball you in a sense, like put the minimum effort, get the maximum return, like that kind of energy is what I'm picking up. However, during their interaction and moments with you, they did find some sort of happiness and joy. They were actually like in a good place, in a happy place. But it was just like, but underlining their happiness and all of that was all of this like ill intentions and ulterior motives in a sense. And so some of these energies is like their energy is coming through and saying, don't forget me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I tell you why I'm laughing because the audacity. I'm just kidding. Kidding, not kidding. But it's just like, imagine somebody does all of these things to you, treats you poorly, puts you in third party situations, lies to you, all of that, tries to take advantage of you, hoping that you don't catch on. Uh, all of that, but I see here is just like, but don't forget me, because I enjoy the times that we shared. I want to spend more time with you, like you know uh, it's a little funny, right? It's a little funny so because like, even though, see, we have a match right here, okay, it's a strong water energy coming through, so you may be dealing with, or you are, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio on their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But what? Yeah, so yeah, that is some toxic energy here. Flora, hello, welcome back. Well, remember, I watched your other shorts a day. I'm not. I think there's a typo there. Hello, Frederick. Welcome back. Wrote, this cute Asian has a lot of persuasion. Ha 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 ha. I just speak the truth. The truth really is the thing that does it. But I will say, I'm able to put it in a way that is understandable, that is, serious, but also, you know, it resonates, and it's still, we're trying to see the silver lining here, even though there may be a lot of like heavy toxic energy, coming through, but it's just like, sometimes we need to laugh at the silliness of it all, right? Murray wrote, I told you last video, energy shift got you off your game, my love. You're just as confused as I. All right, let's not project here, Murray. Okay, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But if that's what you see in me, that's probably what you're going through. So, it's not to say, it's not to confirm that that's what I'm going through, because we're not talking about me here, okay? But so let's not confuse the energy or, you know, with that kind of comment. But I can only relay the energy that I'm picking up, okay? So, but definitely I'm picking up on confusion energy, okay? So, V wrote, I'm also practice my Indian astrology. I'm already a professional astrology. Oh, hey, ma'am, are you from America? Oh. I know. So I know some of you guys are very curious about, you know, me and details and all of that, but just know I live on planet Earth and we're here and we're connecting at this time, okay? Um, Murray wrote, I relate to me not to be self-isolating, but accurate as heck. Flora wrote, I subscribed. Yay! Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on, okay? So yeah, this person that like betrayed but wants a second chance, wants to open this up again, wants to, you know, talk to you, see you, and exchange energies with you. It's just like they don't want any conflict. They don't. How, because they have a lot of love, or they remember all the good times, but it's just like they're not willing to change. They're very, I'm getting very stubborn energy here, okay? And confusing energy. So they need to wrap up some sort of like commitment issues is what I'm seeing here, okay? Tanessa wrote, and you are an amazing energy reader because I'm still legally married to that toxic energy. Ah, I see. Yeah. So thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting strong like water energy coming through, or somebody that this with this energy of just like wanting to love and be loved. But I see here that that's what they had, and then they ruined it with third party energies. Okay. Yeah, Tonessa, you're dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, strong. I definitely felt that Cancerian energy. I was just like, this water sign energy, it was just like all over this reading, okay? And then so what do they want to say? They're just like, I'm getting, like, will we have what we used to have? And I'm getting, oh, not if you're going to continue to be manipulative. So, you know, I do have cross watchers here. So for those of you who is this energy where it's just like you played somebody here and you're wondering, you know, how can I get this person back? It's just like the old way needs to go. There's a lot of healing, you know. Sagittarius energy coming through very strongly at this time, but there needs to be healing. Okay, there needs to be healing. And remember, you know, the the signs, those are just labels. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about and exactly which side you are on, okay? Yeah. Overall, you know, the person that was doing the sneakiness, it's like that's not what they wanted to hear. It's just like, what? I gotta change, heal, and improve to be happy and to get back the person I want to be with. What? Like it's just like there needs to be work. But I do sense that there is love here. There is, okay? Flora wrote, I wish you had 10 million subs. Aw, shucks. Well, I'll put that out there. 10 million subs, okay? All right, but that's good. But thank you, Flora. So Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this portion of the reading, the love reading, with advice, okay? And then we'll move on to career and finances, okay? Push, 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 10 million sub energy, yeah. So I put, all of my content in playlists, and they do, you can listen to it like a autoplay podcast kind of thing. You can play it like that. And so uh so that will definitely, help if you need to hear the message, or if you need something soothing to fall asleep to, or if you want to help the channel grow. um, Liking, sharing, subscribing, watching my content, all of those things will help in some shape or form. And for those of you who are interested in a personal one-on-one session with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. All right. Oh, wow. Strong air sign energy coming through, okay? We have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, okay? And their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. They're just like, we're going to make a presence here. Make our presence, okay? So that's the advice, okay? God, the universe really wants you to embody this energy of trying to be a balance, trying to be fair. I'm getting very karma energy here. And so you reap what you sow is the energy and the message coming through. And something about it's kind of like if you put in low vibrational, sneaky, deceitful energy, that's what you're going to get back, okay? And so if you're wondering, oh, how come, whoever you're dealing with, whoever this sneaky energy is dealing with is like not being happy and successful, is because that's the energy that they have put out, okay? uh okay. Flora wrote, I'm Mexican. Oh, welcome. Welcome, by the way. Yes. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so okay, I'll give advice to those who on both sides, okay? So both sides. Okay. A lot of energy is coming through here. So there needs to be some sort of plan, okay? Because I see here in the past there was this energy that was like winging it, okay? It was just like there was not really much of a plan. They were just kind of winging things, hoping for the best. They were just shooting their shot and seeing if they would make it in the basket, kind of thing, okay? And so I see here that overall the universe, God, is trying to bring some sort of balance and justice within this connection. And so if there has been any distance, whether that is literal distance or emotional distance that was placed between this connection, just know that that was God's intent. That was what was necessary to bring about balance again within this connection. And so I see the side that was just kind of like fed up with the games and being taken advantage of. Their advice coming through is continue to uphold your standards, uphold your healthy boundaries, and and if they're not approaching you with respect, you do not have to tolerate their behavior, and you can uh, you can minimize the access, the energy access that they have to you, okay? I do sense here, I am picking up on this energy. This may be a new person, okay? Like somebody new who is nothing like the person that you used to deal with. I'm getting strong. Um look at that. Look at that. Strong Aries, strong fire sign coming through. So Aries, um Leo or Sagittarius energy coming through very strongly, okay? Um Tanessa wrote, your yearly Sagittarius warned of this potential reconciliation in August and you advised against it. Right? Right? Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, because somebody still like they still somebody here like wants reconciliation, but it's like I see that they didn't heal, they haven't changed. It's just that thought, that nostalgic aspect of the good times that you guys may have shared, even the remember me. Like it's just like they're all so sad and mopey and all of that. However, it's just like what's changed. And so I see here, but I do sense that there's going to be some sort of like uh Murray wrote library. Oh, Libra over here. Love this. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So that's why the whole Libra energy came through so strongly. Okay. Yeah. I was literally going to be like, is a Libra in here? Like, but I see here, there is some sort of like strong fire sign. And remember, this is I'm just tapping into energies here, so they don't necessarily have to be a fire sign, but somebody who embodies this like they're very protective over you, okay? And so they're going to kind of like get you out of the house or get you to like have fun and enjoy yourself, and this person is going to really help you experience how you should be treated. Okay, so this is somebody who's going to just kind of like want to show you a great time. They will just want to take you out or like or have some sort of fun together, and you're going to be inspired and encouraged and motivated um, to be open to moving forward and not be dragged down and bogged down by somebody from their past that just didn't have good intentions overall, okay? um and for those, you know, who have worn this mask, who was the one who was doing the lying and the deceitful energy, going behind, you know, people's back to do things and stuff like that. This energy, their advice is there's something messed up going on up here for them, okay? It's just like, you know, either it's a literal chemical imbalance, or whether it's conditioning, or whether it's some sort of trauma, or it could be free will, okay? Each person, it can be a little bit of a variation of one or all of the above. It could is you'll know how it relates to them. But I see here is just like something is a blockage up here. And so that's the reason why there is this essence of not being compatible, not seeing things eye to eye, not wanting the same things. And it's just like this person's energy overall is just like the essence of uh, having my cake and eating it too, that kind of energy. It's just like they just want it all. They don't want to hear no for an answer. They just want it all. But it's just like because they are being met with resistance, because they're dealing with somebody who has boundaries and standards, they're confused. They're just like, wait, they're saying no to me, like they're confused here. And again, there's something mentally like off about them. Okay. But I see here the advice coming through for them is that they're not going to succeed by repeating the same thing over and over again. It's just like doing the same thing and expecting different results. This is how this energy operates. Okay. Murray wrote, I need a private reading so much. Well, I'm glad you asked because I mentioned this, a few times. But if you're interested in a private reading with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. Okay, so yeah, feel free to check it out, and yeah. All right, so okay, any final messages? Yeah, this person that sabotaged the connection, they're just a hot mess, okay? They have a lot of like things going on in their mind, like depression, anxiety, sadness. Like no wonder they can't be loving and act right and be, giving and being it. They're unable to be in a healthy relationship because they're a hot mess. It doesn't matter how, what kind of image they put to the world. Even if they put out to the world that they're successful or they're flourishing, they're doing well, that's just an image. That's just a facade. That's what they're using, some sort of tactic to imply and to show that they're succeeding in some shape or form. But this is all a facade. Deep down inside, behind the behind the facade is somebody who is unsatisfied. Okay, Tanessa wrote hashtag facts. Yeah, so behind the facade, I'm getting somebody who is, something's wrong up here. There's depression, sadness, victimization, feeling like they got the short end of the stick with everything. It's like if they don't get what they want, they feel like, woe is me. Like there's this lack of responsibility and owning up to what they have done. And so this is all something that this person needs to work through and to take action and to trying to heal. Okay, for those of you who is this energy, okay, or if you're dealing with somebody who's going through this energy, please feel free to share my channel with them, or even like gift them a private session with me or something like that. Because if they are truly wanting some sort of release, like you got to take action to take that step for healing. And it all starts with being conscious individuals and actually trying to recognize and trying to heal. Obviously, if somebody refuses to heal, refuses to listen, refuses to acknowledge the truth of the matter, that even if no matter what I say and all of that, at the end of the day, it's their free will to accept it or not. It's just that simple. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. And I almost, I have considered some sort of like maybe like a weekly like therapy session kind of thing, but in the spiritual sense, like a weekly spiritual session, where we talk and we do that like one-on-one for those who need it. Okay. um but you'll know. Obviously, I totally understand that, it depend, not everybody's, in a financial situation to a good in a good financial situation to book weekly readings with me. I understand that. So that's why I volunteer my time and post, you know, free content on here. But if you can, you know, please, you know, this is a collective effort. And so please don't hesitate to share my page, my channel, for those who really need to hear the message, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to your career, okay? Yeah, this energy wanted to take over so bad. They're just like me. Like let's talk about, you know, what I'm going through, and I'm just like, I can't be here all day, man. Like we're gonna talk into your finances, your career, all of that. Okay. All right. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What's the career, finances, or even if it's like school related, some, you know, you'll know how it resonates for you. But let's see what the energy is surrounding that. Okay. Whoa, that flew out. Okay, I'm getting very, like, you know, uncertain, unsure energy. Somebody here is very confused or about their career, about their finances. They're not really sure. Like, it doesn't feel stable. Doesn't feel stable. It feels like maybe perhaps you guys are contractors, or I don't know. There's just this energy of not being certain when it comes to perhaps the direction, like whether to stay or whether to find something new. I'm also getting somebody here is like lowballing you, okay? So perhaps, you know, there was some sort of financial, like somebody was withholding money or not giving you enough. That kind of energy is coming through. And so I'm also getting you feel left out, okay? So perhaps there was some sort of clickiness where it just kind of felt like somebody here felt like they were the oddball, and it just kind of left you feeling confused because I'm sensing here, you know, you want to extend your family, you know, your soul tribe, what have you, with your work colleagues or clients as well. You know, you want it to be some sort of like a family kind of and like emotionally fulfilling kind of environment. However, somebody is withholding that. It's like they I'm really getting some sort of clickiness, okay? And so somebody here may feel very left out is what I'm seeing here. And also there was some sort of truth that came to surface, okay? So God made sure that you witnessed this. And I'm seeing here there was some sort of immaturity, okay? So somebody was being very immature. Okay, the truth that came out was somebody was being very immature, and this person was left out, casted out, or cut off or something like that due to somebody's judgmental ways. Somebody thought I'm also getting age discrimination as well, okay? Or somebody here thought somebody was like immature or didn't have enough experience. And so somebody was like cut off, okay? Like didn't have access anymore. And it had to do with the fact that somebody here was jealous, okay? I'm getting somebody was jealous about whoever they were dealing with, and as a result they didn't want them to be loved. They didn't want people to admire or be inspired by them. They didn't want them to be a leader. Okay, like it's just like somebody wanted to prevent that from happening, so somebody cut the cord here. Somebody was just like, no. I'm getting very like mean girls vibe. Okay, remember it's not gender specific, but it's like it just got really clicky, and it's just like, no, we don't talk to them. No, we're not doing that. Like somebody just really got very like cutthroat about things. And so why is this energy coming up? Because they had a realization that they made a mistake. Okay, somebody here made a mistake. Somebody cut somebody off too soon, and now they're struggling. They're struggling. It's just like I'm seeing here, you know, somebody wanted to like come in and be helpful and nurturing, grounded. Like they had all of these like great intentions and and efforts, but it was just like, no, we don't like you, or no, we're jealous of you, so we're not going to, we don't even want your help, like that kind of energy. But it bit them in the ass because it's just like you just lost or you just let go of something that could have been a great value to, you know, whatever, you know, whether this is a company or a group project or what have you. It was just like somebody here made a bad decision, and and as a result there was an ending. Somebody here walked away. They realized that they were not valued. They were being mistreated, and ultimately this connection, it's as if like whatever has happened, you can't go back to how things used to be. It's just like something ended here. There's no going back. And the truth came to surface, and it's because God was sick and tired of seeing this person being mistreated. And so they God made sure that they didn't have access to this valuable diamond, in a sense. Okay, so what's the future of this, you know, career energy? Somebody's going to come crawling back. Okay, whoever did, whoever was in the wrong, whoever was the one who was just like vibrating on a very low vibrational space, they are going to come crawling back. They are going to be trying to create some sort of olive branch or some sort of like apology or some sort of like trying to reconciliate, trying to be inclusive and trying to include them again. Somebody's going to do that. Why? Because they saw this person's value. They realized that things were a lot better when this person was on board. And so, and they're going through a very difficult time. And it's also almost as if like they know that their karma is effed up because of what they did to this energy that did nothing wrong to them, but because they were so in their mind, their ego, and played things, like imagine things, and like it's their perspective was all like skewed and disoriented, and it was just they were all, somebody here was operating out of their ego. But the karma here is that they realize what they lost, what they did, and they are tired of living in the guilt and uncertainty, and they just kind of feel like there's something stuck. There's like a knot within their gut, within their heart, within their soul, where it just feels like they need to make right what was wrong, what was done wrong. Okay, any final advice coming through for the person? um well, let's tap into both sides. Advice for this area, I mean this energy, and advice for them. So the advice for the person that was like done wrong too, that was like casted out, that was like, you know, people were jealous of this energy, that energy, their advice is you need time. You need time. Like you need time for yourself. You need time to plan your own dreams, like what you want, like to create some sort of not just plan, but like it's I see here this energy has been working on something. They've been working on something and they've been very low key. They haven't really been interacting with other people. They've just been focusing either on their craft, their money, you know, their passions. And I see here like it's saying don't settle. It's saying don't settle. Okay, so there may be an opportunity for you where it like um there's going to be something that's going to be like too good to be true. Okay, you maybe offer something, or there may be like a new project or something like that that comes up, and a new opportunity that comes up that seems so like too good to be true, or it kind of like deviates away from your true passions or true goals and intentions, but because it looks so great, you know, however they pitched it to you, or what have you, because it looks so great, you'll be tempted to try it out, or you'll be tempted to do that. But I see here, you know, you already planted your seeds. You already have invested a lot of time on something that you are passionate about. And so continue to focus on that. Try not to be distracted. That's the energy for that energy. Okay, so for the energy, the advice coming through for the ones that, you know, that was like operating in like some sort of jealousy or ego, and like not being honest with this other energy, their advice is approach. I am getting that strong olive branch energy. It's just like you'll get more honey, you'll get more bees with honey. So if you like, you know, did something wrong and stuff like that, I'm not saying beg per se is the, you know, I'm not necessarily saying beg, but that might help. Just somebody here needs to really emphasize the value, you know, this person that they let go, or they created some sort of drama and like neglected or casted out, made them feel like an outcast in a sense. You have to do the opposite. You need to make them feel included, make them feel valued, you know, make them feel like, you know, that they're doing a great job, and be a support system, and try to be like a soul tribe for them. Because I will say this, okay, if there has been any rifts, any conflict between, you know, your work colleagues or your classmates, what have you, I see here that, you know, just like family, right? Not every family is white picket fence, rainbows and sunshines. Everybody gets along well with others. It's not like that, right? So, you know, sometimes you get into arguments, sometimes you get into fights, sometimes you guys are jealous of each other. And that's ultimately being derived from a very low vibrational, unhealed place. And so, you know, the main thing here is that there is effort to change. There's effort to heal and make things from wrong to right. Okay. And so, you know, just like with work as well, if there has been any conflict or anything like that, there is still this opportunity to make things right, or you know, try to amend things and reconciliate in that kind of sense. But again, it's like, what's the just be very mindful, okay? Because the last thing you want is to be taken advantage of, okay? Because I do sense here that yes, everything, their intentions, how they feel about you, the reason why they are approaching you and stuff like that, if they approach you, it's because they want you back in a sense, because of the value you hold. But at the same time, it's just like I am still getting some sort of manipulative energy. And so make sure, you know, if this is some sort of like work kind of thing, that you are compensated, you know, plus tax. Okay, make sure if you negotiate any, you know, like like job, perhaps rehire or a new client or a new contract or something like that, make sure you are, if you feel like, you know what, they're going to use you because they find so much value in you, at least make sure that you are paid. You are paid. Okay, so whatever you had in mind plus tax. Okay, so that's somewhere to start. So make sure that they pay you for your time, because this is a give and take. If they're not able to, like for an example, if they don't plan on keeping you long term but they need you because they need you, it's just like, make sure they pay you. This is a business at the end of the day, right? It's not, it's a give and take. It's a give and take. It's a relationship. And so if they're not able, if their way of compensating you is with money, is with benefits or what have you, make sure that there's a balance. Okay? All right. So that's it. That's it. That everything that needed to be said has been said at this time. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Tanessa wrote, "Great read." Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that was the end of it. All right. That was the end of it. Okay. Yeah. Know your value. Know your worth. Do not be taken advantage of. Um, and good things will happen. Okay. It's a formula for abundance, for happiness. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for watching. For those of you who have comment, engaged, to watch this video to the end, like this video, subscribe to the channel, all of that. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right. Have a great one. Bye.